12 noon on this Thursday, November 19th, 2020. And get at and direct from our newsroom in Norton. It's time for the Peter Channel Noon News Award on this Thursday afternoon, November 19th, 2020. It's 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, and the mountain temperature is 36 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel Noon News Award on this Thursday afternoon is Washington Post that Trump spoke to GOP official wants to rescind vote to certify the trade results. Obama Bush presidential transition show value of coordination. 12 million lose jobless benefits the day after Christmas unless Congress acts. A top U.S. official says hospitalizations and deaths will keep climbing as COVID-19 cases explode nationwide. Diversions and transfer delays plague hospitals worldwide by COVID-19 cases. Heading into the holidays, U.S. COVID-19 testing straining again as Governor Charlie Baker of Massachusetts worried that long lines for COVID-19 tests suggest residents are ignoring Thanksgiving guidance. Suspect named Psycho wanted after 3 sets of you remains, says Governor in Colorado. New study finds more than 40 species of marine animals are suffering from plastic waste in oceans. Most examiners looked at elections this end week at wraps up in Georgia. Lockdowns can be avoided if 95% of the people wore masks, says WHO. While someone in Europe is dying every 17 seconds from COVID-19. Australian troops unlawfully killed 39 Afghans report fined. Blue whales have rediscovered in South Georgia. Either death toll from Yank Walker rises as rescuers search for survivors. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson told the House of Commons on Thursday that the government will increase defense spending to make it a foremost naval power in Europe. Chinese Korean War historian canceled after disputing state narrative. Back from the brink of extinction, blue whales returned to South Georgia. Pompeo says Israel boycotted cancer visits West Bank settlements. South Korea has opted out of the co-sponsor of the North Korean human rights bill at the United Nations as the top national North Korean diplomat in New York condemnation the result of the fabrication. A federal judge has ordered the Trump administration to stop its policy to deport migrant children who cross the U.S.-Mexico border without a parent over fears they could spread COVID-19. After a full end weekend, elected officials in Churchill will release the results on Thursday which are again expected to show that the President-elect Joe Biden is the first Democrat to win the state in almost 30 years. U.S. has 170,000 COVID-19 cases and deaths spread to a 6-month high. Disease experts skeptical on the safety of indoor dining at restaurants. Appellate court hears landmark case of lonesome elephant at New York City Zoo. Federal health officials announced roll out of Thursday have a multi-state portable molecular test that provides rapid results for COVID-19. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo on Thursday became the first top American official to visit settlements in the Israeli-controlled West Bank and avowed that the U.S. will cut funding for groups boycotting Israel. Support in the U.S. for capital punishment keeps declining, and more Americans now will oppose the death penalty than any point in more than half a century, according to Gallup survey on Thursday. A federal judge has ordered the Trump administration to stop its policy to deport migrant children who would cross the U.S.-Mexico border without a parent over their fears that they spread COVID-19. Ann Arbor District Court Judge Dana O'Shea amnesty approved for Superior Court judgeship. And Wentham residents back recreation trails at town meeting. McAlone of Taunton 9 to bring their game to Bryant University. Brockton man arrested on gun and assault charges. No Thanksgiving night bonfire in Hull. And Hingham's its first deer hunt. And South Shore continues the battle against MBTA cuts. Massachusetts awards $68 million in economic development grants. Looking at stocks now, down 129.95 at 29.08.47, SP 509.5.02 at 3562.77, and NASDAQ up 63.84 at 11865.44. Boston appeals new marijuana stores near Boston College at Berkeley override injections from schools. U.S. jobless claims rise to 742,000. Billions to lose aid. May board temporary store closures as COVID cases climb and threaten crucial holiday shopping season, CEO said. And U.S. stocks drop amid fresh lockdowns. AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine shows promise in elderly trial results by Christmas. Oxford University coronavirus vaccine trial shows strong immune response. More than 9 in Mayo Clinic and staff members diagnosed with COVID-19 in Midwest over 2 weeks. And in Pittsburgh, Allegheny County issues a stay-at-home public health advisory. New climate satellite measures sea level rise. Star collision helped solve a 16-year-old mystery of the Blue Ring Nebula. Caused Monarch to prep space station for module removal and a spacewalk out of new airlock and SpaceX's plans for a reusable Dragon space peak televised screenshot well. In sports, busy 76ers send Josh Richardson to Mavericks and deal Al Horford picks to the Thunder. And 3. Kyler Murray kids better get used to NFL MVP talking. Worst superstar Steve Curry reacts to Klay Thompson feared Achilles injury. Peter Chill News Time is 5 minutes after noontime on this Thursday afternoon. Taking a look at the Peter Chill traffic in terms of check. Beep! Pittsburgh train 409 10:35 a.m. from North Station to Sparta. North Station is operating 30-40 minutes past due to early signal issue. Framingham Line train 588 11:15 a.m. from Framingham is operating 5:50 minutes past between Wellesley Farms and South Station. And Naval Line train 214 11:49 a.m. from Naval is up back to the park. Havel 20-30 minutes back due to late train of outbound train 207 caused by a signal issue. And Low line trains 320 and 319 expected to depart Lowell Station 55 minutes back due to late route of the outbound train 317 caused by an early signal issue. And the Newburyport line train 154 11:24 Dog River, but it's not yet departed. Newburyport is 30-40 minutes back due to the late turn of train 147 caused by an early signal issue. And Rapid train 114 12:26 p.m. from West Gloucester is expected to depart West Gloucester 15-25 minutes back due to light robbery train 109 caused by an early signal issue, and the fares are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways of New England on this Thursday afternoon in Rhode Island. 146 a little bit slow on the North Smithfield area, and 95 on the northbound side, so between 44 and Middleburg down to 24 in Raynham, 24 northbound, so between Stoughton and 129 in the Canton area. And Southern Expressway a little bit slower on the Quincy stretch at 39395. Looking good from 128 to the New Hampshire border. 128 on the northbound side, a little bit slower. Route 2 in Concord. 128 a little bit slower on the Waltham stretch. Route 2 eastbound, a little slower on the Fort Devon stretch. Route 2 westbound, a little bit slower on the Fitchburg area. Central Mass highways are looking good. And Western Mass highways, Mass Pike a little bit slower on the Chester, Massachusetts. And Connecticut highways, 84 westbound, a little bit slow between Newtown and the Denver, Connecticut. 95 of the southbound, slow between Fairfield and the Norwalk, Connecticut. Bear Parkway westbound, a little slow New Canaan stretch. And Route 9 and eastbound side, a little slow Middletown, Connecticut. And up to North New England, New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont highways are looking good. Peter Children's time is 12:07. It's time now for weather report. And looking at the forecast discussion, high pressure lingers over the south of New England, shifts offshore today, and lingers about the weekend. A warm front passes it up. North and dry conditions continue to the weekend with a warming trend into the weekend, and settle weather expected the next week. The next chance of rain comes on Monday with another chance of precipitation middle of the weekend. Calm conditions morning a lot for better than expected radiation cool and take many locations to the mid to upper teens as such. Forecast temperatures have been lowered quite a bit, especially in southeast Massachusetts, and you have a typically cold fall. Okay, forecast goes like this. Most of Saturday will be cold this afternoon at high 43 degrees, southwest about 7-11 mile an hour, gust highs 21 mile an hour for tonight. Most of the Cascade about 3 degrees, southwest about 10 mile an hour, gust highs 25 mile an hour for Friday. Most of the Cascade 59, low 42 degrees, southwest about 6 to 13 mile an hour, gust highs 24 mile an hour for Saturday. Most of the Cascade 57, low 34 degrees, northwest about 3 to 5 mile an hour, and for Sunday. Most of the Cascade have about 48 to low 41, night for wind coming in eastbound 6 mile an hour in the morning. Monday, check the shot before 3 p.m. Mostly Cascade at 38 to 32 degrees, southwest about 5 to 7 mile an hour, coming to west in the afternoon, just between 40%. Tuesday, most of the Cascade 44, low 30 degrees, north about 6 mile an hour, since 20 mile an hour. And for Wednesday, check the shots, put the south at 49 degrees, common coming southeast around 6 mile an hour in the morning, just between 30%. Right now, Mountain, it is 36 degrees and first skies. That's going to be for the Bitter Channel. Noon in the morning, this November 19, 2020, on a Thursday afternoon. I'm Peter J. Wilson. We have a good afternoon. Goodbye day. Stay safe. Be positive. Be well. I will see you at 5 o'clock for a 5 o'clock report. We have a good afternoon. All right.